Hi, I'm Jayasri Puppala and I'm going to demonstrate the GUI version of the app SousChef. The GUI version is built using DeRyckere, a Python binding to the TK GUI toolkit. This is the only framework built into Python standard library. Upon launching the program, the GUI window appears and shows the app's home page. The home page displays the app icon and the title. This page allows a user to input a recipe URL from cooking websites such as cookinglight.com or allrecipes.com. When a user selects a new recipe that is not in the database or stored file, in our case, the recipe details are fetched and added to the file. Clicking on search button, it takes a few seconds to display the message. A message that recipe successfully added is displayed. When a recipe URL that is already existing in the file is searched, recipe already added message is displayed. Clicking on the next button takes us to the next page or frame. On this page, shopping list and price of two recipes can be compared side by side. The drop-down menus show preloaded recipes. Simply click on the drop-down and choose the recipes. This shows the shopping list and estimated cost to purchase the ingredients. From this page, the user can navigate to the home page by clicking on the Go Back button or to the next page where on the top right corner. On this page, the users can do a side-by-side compare of the nutrition profile when the recipes are chosen. Selecting the recipes. From here, the next page button lets us navigate to the home page, and we can go back to the page where the shopping list and price comparison happen. From this page also, we can quit the application by clicking on the exit button at the bottom. Thank you.
Now let's take a look at the SousChef CLI interface. From the folder where you installed it, double-click the SousChef_CLI file or type in SousChef_CLI in your command prompt. When you hit enter, the application is going to connect to the Kroger API. This may take a little bit, and if you run into any issues, just exit out and restart the application. You'll see a welcome screen that looks like this once you're in. You have 3 commands available to you. You can show any loaded recipes, add recipes, or exit the application. When you're first starting out with SousChef, you may not have any recipes saved. So you'll get a message that says no recipes saved if you try to show with an empty recipe set. You can go back at any time by typing in -b or --back, and this will take you to the previous screen. Now we're ready to add a recipe. To do this, type in the command -a or --add, which will bring you to a prompt for a recipe from the web. We currently support recipes from cookinglight.com and foodnetwork.com. If you enter -c or --cancel, this will take you back to the home page. You can paste your URL. You don't need to include quotes at the beginning or the end, and then hit enter. This could take some time to fetch nutrition information from the FDA site, as it's pulling information about each specific ingredient from the recipe and adding it to a dictionary that includes all the detail about this recipe. Once it's successfully added, in the CLI version, you'll get a prompt if you'd like to add information about this recipe from Kroger. Type in yes to add that information. This may work a little bit faster. Now we can go back and look at our loaded recipes and see that we have a recipe added, lentil salad with beets and spinach. Sounds delicious. To look at this recipe, we can type in the number of the recipe, 0 in this case is the ID, and we can see its ingredients. You'll notice that SousChef has parsed the website for the quantity, the units, and the ingredient name, and it's also come up with a recipe cost estimate from Kroger. We can also go further into this recipe and look up nutrition information by typing in the available command -n or --nutrition to see the nutrition information. Here is the nutrition information for lentil salad with beets and spinach. The nutrition information is configurable, but not in this version. That'll come out in the future. When you're done looking at this recipe, you can enter -B to go back and see the previous screen, or you can go -B again to take you all the way home. And now you're ready to add more recipes. Once you've unzipped the folder to a local directory on your computer, you should see a structure that looks something like this. There are two folders with dependencies, one for the Kroger module, one for the recipes module, which include any of the cached results from any of the web call APIs. Other modules in this program include the CLI.py file, which operates the command line interface, Kroger.py, the module that connects to the Kroger API, Nutrition.py, the module which pulls information from the FDA, and the Recipes.py module, which works to combine this various input, as well as those from CookingLight.com and FoodNetwork.com, into recipes that can be read by the SousChef applications. There are two SousChef applications, one in the CLI interface, which is dependent on the Kroger module, and another version, the SousChef_GUI version, which has a nice tkinter interface and allows you to compare two recipes. The Kroger API requires a special type of connection known as OAuth2 in order to pull product and location information. We need to change our base Python configuration and add in additional packages in order for this to work. The SousChef_CLI.py program is dependent upon the Kroger module, whereas the SousChef_GUI.py program is not. So if you want to install this, open up your Anaconda Navigator, click on Environments, and then type into the search bar request-auth-lib. Select the package and click Apply in the lower right-hand corner. Any packages that need to be modified will be shown on screen. Once that resolves, click Apply and let the installation complete. Once that's done, your modules will be updated on your Python version and you'll be able to run both versions of the SousChef app.